Welcome back to Houston Media Source, We the People TV. We are Motherland Incorporated, a therapeutic theater troupe. We are in coalition with the NAACP Houston chapter and funded by CDC. We're here tonight in commemoration of World AIDS Day to present to you all a play entitled That's Why We're Here. It's an HIV AIDS awareness play. I want to explain a little bit about how we come about with the script for our play. Real simple. We sit in a room and have rap sessions and share the experiences, the hope and despair of our lives and put it into a script. So that means that everything that you see here in this play tonight is real. No Mountain Dew commercial. Been there, done that. We hope you all really enjoy the play. After the play, what we'll do is we'll have an introduction session in which the actors will introduce themselves to you all. After that, we will have a question and answer session in which we will answer questions live. So at that time, if you would like to call in, please feel free to call 713-807-1794, and we will answer your questions to the best of our ability. We thank you. So sit back and relax and really, really enjoy the HIV AIDS awareness play by Motherland Incorporated, entitled, That's Why We're Here. I contracted this disease by having sex with my husband. When I found out I was positive, I just about lost my mind. I wanted to kill him.
Man, what you doing sitting in the door?
Turn it off.
Why?
Turn the light off.
All right. Could you fair tell me what you sitting in the door for, though?
I don't want to see your face because I'm afraid if I see your face, I might tear it off.
Wait a minute. What have I done to you now?
Who is she?
What?
Who is she?
I ain't the slightest what you talking about. I had a bad day. I ain't got time for that. See, every time I come in, you got a problem. I'm tired of your
Now, who is she?
Oh, wait a minute, babe. Put the gun down. You know you wouldn't kill me.
Why not? You killed me.
Wait a minute. Mama, have you gone crazy?
Yes.
Look, baby.
Don't call me that. I'm not your baby. Because you wouldn't have treated me like this if I was your baby.
Come on. I love you. Now, I don't know what you think I did. You always my baby.
Your baby's what's growing in my stomach.
Wait a minute, you pregnant?
That's right.
So how can you trying to say it's mine?
What you say?
Yeah.
Do you see this gun? Do you think it's smarter to get me more upset than I already am?
All right. Calm down. So you're going to have a baby?
That's right.
Why didn't you tell me this before?
I wanted it to be a surprise. I didn't want to tell you until I knew everything was all right.
So is everything all right?
I had a bunch of tests. One of them was for HIV, and it came back positive.
Oh, wait a minute, you got AIDS?
No,
oh, Lord,
not yet. HIV isn't AIDS. HIV is a virus, AIDS is a condition. But for most people, they go hand in hand. So what do you have to say to me?
Baby, one thing, I haven't done anything to you.
You infected me.
You don't think that said with me pointing that gun?
Don't ask me that. Don't ask me that unless you want me to shoot you right now. Have you ever seen a man get shot in his stomach? I have. When I was a little girl, the man next door got shot. He was crawling around on his hands and knees, trying to hold his insides together while they leaked through his fingers. There was nothing nobody could do for him. By the time the ambulance got there, he was already dead. Now, if you lie to me, I'ma know it. And the first lie I hear, I'ma put a bullet in your stomach. Do you understand me?
All right, I understand.
Now, who is she?
Look, baby, I don't know. I'm not quite sure who it was.
What?
Can you let me explain?
There's more than one?
Let me explain.
How many?
I don't...
You don't know how many, do you? Well, did you love any of them?
No.
Well, that's too bad. Because it makes more sense to die for love than to die for a cheap one-night stand.
What you talking about die?
You're dying. Whoever it was killed you.
What you talking about I'm dying? What were
You so stupid. How come you even thought I loved you?
I don't want that.
Oh, that's good. You raise your hands to me. And the first words you'll hear will be, how do I reload this gun? Now think about it. I was a virgin when I met you. I haven't been with anybody but you since we've been married. If I got this disease, that means you gave it to me. Can you follow that much?
Wait a minute. You telling me that I have AIDS?
No. You've contracted the human immunodeficiency virus. You got it from one of the little gals you couldn't keep your hands off of, gave it to me, and probably our baby.
Come on, no, not the baby.
You're so stupid. Think about it. I have disease. It's in my blood. And if I have it, that means our baby might have it too.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it.
Sorry? Sorries don't help me. What would have helped me if you had kept your pants zipped?
Come on, now, I love you, you know that.
Well, you sure got a funny way of showing it.
Wait a minute. What are we gonna do? 'Cause we can work this out.
We're not gonna do anything. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna pack your bags and get out of my house. Okay.
They tell us to go to different agencies to get help. But when they find out you're a crack addict and a prostitute and you're HIV positive, they don't want to help you. It's just something I have to go through.
Have you finished filling out your application?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Okay, let's see here. It says here that you live at 1403 Hayden.
That's right.
Wait a minute. It says here you don't pay any rent.
That's right.
Why not?
Because I get assistance.
Assistance for what?
Because I'm in this program.
Look, I have to have some kind of verification of your income. Do you pay utilities?
No,
Why not?
because I'm in this program.
Look, do you happen to have some kind of verification in this program?
Look, here's a letter from my case manager.
Case manager? What you need the case manager for?
You know, it's transitional housing time. I was in a bunch of mess.
Wait a minute. Are you on probation?
No.
Well, then what's up with this program?
Look, I'm HIV positive. That's what this program is about.
AIDS?
Uh-huh.
You want to put my pen down?
What?
You just said you're HIV.
No, I'm not HIV. I'm a human being infected with HIV. What's up with this HIV? Do you say your cancer, your flu?
Whatever. I just don't want to get it. I have children.
And so do I.
Well, you should have thought about that.
What?
Whatever. Let's just get on with this information, okay?
Look, what's up with this information?
What do you mean?
What I mean is every time I come in here, I get a new case manager. I give y'all the same information. Do you look at it, you just throw it away once I'm gone?
Do you want help with this?
I guess so.
Okay. It says here that you have 2 children.
That's right, a boy and a girl.
Does the father live there with you?
No.
So you live alone except for these 2 children.
No, my husband lives there also.
But he's not the father of your children?
No.
Well, then where is the father?
I don't know.
Well, do you happen to know his name?
Look, my son's father is my ex-husband. We got divorced in 92.
But he's not the father of your little girl.
No, that's the man I used to live with.
And of course, you have no idea where he is either, right?
And of course, I don't care to.
Well, it's no wonder you got it.
No wonder I got what?
AIDS, HIV, I mean, whatever you want to call it. I mean, you people live like animals, going from one man to another. It's like you were asking for it.
You people?
Yes, you people. I'm so tired of you people running around with your little red ribbons on, trying to get everybody to feel sorry for you when you're nothing but a bunch of queers, junkies, and prostitutes. It's not like heart attack or cancer. My father's died of cancer. But do you see people running around protesting for that? But you people, the way you live, it's like you were asking for it.
Okay, first, now it's my turn. First of all, my personal life is none of your business. You ain't got no right asking me about my personal life. By law, my personal life don't have nothing to do with you. You got my income documentation and a letter from my case manager, and that's all you need to look at. And second of all, where you get off judging me? You know nothing and nothing about me. Let me tell you something.
I don't have to. They don't pay me enough to listen to what you have to say.
Oh, yes, you do. You gonna stand right there and you gonna shut up and listen. You see this cut on my finger? If you move, I'm gonna touch everything on your desk.
Whoa.
And then I'm gonna touch you. And then you'll be one of those people. Is that what you want?
No, please no.
Well, then you shut up and listen. I've been in the hospital 3 times in the last 6 months. 2 in intensive care. Once I just about died. I'm only 28 years old, and I walk around with death walking beside me, attached to me like a Siamese twin. I can't look at my kids without wondering whether I'm going to see them grow up or later see them go through elementary school. My life is scheduled on what medications I take and when I take them. My body hurts all the time. Every new pain scares the mess out of me because I'm trying to figure out what it's trying to tell me. The guy I got this from told me I always practice safe sex. I even went to ask him, and he told me he was testing his results were negative. But what he forgot to tell me, that his test was done in 91, and that he was bisexual, and his former lover had full-blown AIDS. So you see, I asked not to get this. 2 days after my daughter was born, my OB-GYN walked in and told me I was HIV positive. I got hysterical, not just for me, but mostly for that little girl, because I didn't know if she had it or not. But the funny thing is, when he finally showed up and I told him what the problem was, he told me that's what he figured. And he walked, and I haven't seen him since that day. But I still hear he's telling women he's HIV negative, and he always practiced safe sex. So you see, don't nobody want this disease. Nobody want it because nobody asked for it. And there's your pen, and you can't get it from my touching you no way.
Hey, what you doing? What you got there?
Oh, hamburger.
You let him take a bite out of your hamburger?
Yeah, so?
Well, you need to tear that piece off and just throw the whole thing away.
Oh, what are you talking about?
She's talking about throwing that food away.
You don't know where his mouth been. He might have that HIV thing.
Oh, don't be stupid. You can't get HIV for something like that, somebody taking a bite out of your food.
Okay, then what if he got blood or sores in his mouth and he's gotten it all over your food?
Well, if it don't kill me, it'll make me fat.
Boy, I'll buy you another hamburger.
Oh, you're gonna buy me one too?
Hell yeah.
All right, look, say he did have some dental work done, and say he's been brushing his teeth too hard and he's got a cut in his mouth. And let's say he's been chewing on some glass. And say I got the same thing, and I've been chewing on some glass. Well, you saved my life because you've been keeping me from eating this hamburger for about 5 minutes now. And those AIDS bugs, they've all been exposed to the air. Now get out of my face and let me eat my lunch.
Boy, don't you know it's more than one way to catch HIV?
Yeah, about 3. Blood to blood, like sharing a needle, or blood transfusion with infected blood, breast milk, and sexual intercourse. That's it.
Okay, then what about mosquitoes or somebody sneezes on you?
You rode that little short bus to school, didn't you? You can't get HIV for somebody hugs, kisses, and toilet seats.
That's right. You get it from being gay.
Somebody shoot me.
Well, look, that's what my pastor said. He said that AIDS was God's cure to homosexuality.
Well, I take it back. Somebody shoot the pastor. HIV is not a disease, it's a virus. It doesn't care whether you're young or old, gay or straight, or black or white. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a racist virus because it's growing faster in young black and Latino heterosexuals than any other part of American society.
Hey, how is it that you know so much about this HIV disease?
Okay. I'm HIV positive.
Oh, whoa.
That ain't funny.
Are you telling me?
You serious?
As a heart attack?
Boy, I don't believe that.
Oh, well, I'm just saying this to impress you.
You know, you don't look sick or anything.
Well, right now, I'm pretty healthy. I take care of myself. I take my meds. You don't have to look sick to have HIV. So remember that the next time you decide to have sex with someone that looks so healthy.
Oh, man. Oh, wow.
What are you crying for? I got it. You don't.
But it's that HIV thing, man.
I mean, I got a disease. It's not like I'm dying. Because I plan on being around when they come up with a cure for it.
Hey, so, you've been with a lot of women, huh?
What?
I was just thinking, you have this HIV thing. You must be a little on that freaky side.
I'm starting to feel a little bit on the homicide.
Hold up, you know, she do have a point.
Oh, I see you've gotten over feeling so bad for me.
Well, if it's like you said, and there's not many ways to get it, then how did you get it?
What do you mean, how did I get it?
She's just saying that...
I know what she's just saying, but what I'm just saying is none of y'all's darn business.
Okay, then, you don't do them drugs with the needles, do you?
Nah, girl, probably a blood transfusion, like he said.
Look, this conversation is over. I've got to get back to work.
Hold up. You're not understanding what we're saying. We're not saying that you're gay or that you're some kind of junkie. You know, she was just kidding about you being some kind of freak once a girl.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was.
You know, like some people that get this disease, like if they deserve it. But like you said, some of them don't.
Who the heck deserves it? I mean, look. I had a friend who was HIV positive and whose baby had AIDS.
Oh.
I was in the hospital room with this friend of mine when they told her that her 3-year-old baby girl had died.
Oh.
I defy you and anyone else to tell me that this baby deserved what she got. Gay, straight, drug IV user, who are you to say that we deserved what we got just because we were in love or a little lonely? No one declares themselves God to say that I deserved what I got because I did something wrong, which I didn't, that I deserved what I got, which I don't. And my 3 kids have to live with this disease every day as I do. They're not infected, but they have to live with the disease of HIV every day, just as I do. Do you know what it's like to get up in the morning to get your kids ready for school, and you go to get them dressed, and you can look in their eyes and tell what they're thinking? They're wondering when they come home from school, will Daddy be at home sitting on the couch watching TV, or will I be in the hospital, or even more worse, will I be gone?
Oh.
But still.
No buts. You help them. You cure them.
Yeah.
Darn, now my hamburger's cold.
Hey, that's okay. I will share my hamburger with you.
You will? You will?
Yeah.
Well, at least someone can learn something once in a while.
Yes.
And some of them can't.
My receptionist tell me that you want to speak to me.
Yes.
Yeah, so?
Look, this is very difficult for me.
Yeah, well.
You know last time we were supposed to jump last Christmas.
Yes, it was last Christmas.
That's why I find it difficult.
Clarence.
All right. Look, I know you're busy, but
Yes, I am busy. I am real busy, so if you can just get on with this.
I really need to talk to you.
Well, why in the hell didn't you call me before you just came barging in here?
Because I knew if I had, you should come up with some sort of excuse to avoid me.
What makes you think
You
that?
always do, man. You always trying to avoid
You
me.
know, that's a lie. What makes you think you just come in my office and talk to me any kind of way like this, huh?
Man, I did not come here to fight with you. I come to talk with you because I need your help.
Okay, you got 15 minutes.
Hey, man, I got 15 minutes. What can I do with talking to you in 15 minutes about?
See, that's what you always do. You always get so emotional. Just tell me what you want to talk to me about, okay?
Look, all right. I'm going to try to make this as short as possible, man, because I don't want to take up your valuable time here.
Clarence,
Man, I'm sorry, okay? I didn't want to come here, man. There's no other place for me to go.
you need money.
I mean, it's not about no money.
Because if it is, I just write you a check and save me some time and you some dignity.
Not hearing me, man. I'm not here for no money.
How much you need?
Hey, man, I don't need your money. Your money won't help me.
Okay, I'm listening. Just don't start crying for goodness sake, okay?
Look, man, I'm going to the hospital, and I'm going to need your support.
Yeah, well,
Look, I'm really going to need you to help my mom and dad.
yeah, what's wrong?
Man,
Look, have you got cancer?
no, this is not cancer.
I mean, look, whatever it is, I'm sure we can handle it. I know we haven't always gotten along, but you're family. When the chips are down, I'm always there for you. You know this, right?
Look, I really do thank you for that.
Okay, now tell me what's going on. What have you got?
Man, for a while, I just haven't been feeling too well. I started losing a bunch of weight.
Yeah,
So I go to the doctors, and they take a bunch of tests.
yeah.
But the results come back the other day, and they're telling me my viral load is over 150 million.
Viral, I'm sorry, I don't know what that means.
Well, I didn't know what it meant either. Until they told me that I had AIDS.
Where in the world did you get AIDS from?
Look, man, I understand your religious
No,
conviction.
don't tell me that you're a fag.
No, I'm gay.
You're a fag.
Look, man,
You're queer.
I need your help.
I don't care what you need. What you need to do is to get down on your knees and pray to God to save your diseased soul. Because what you gotten is a gift from heaven. It's God's way of cleansing the world of filth.
Wait a minute. The God I know and believe in says love your enemies. I'm not your enemy. I'm your brother.
Have you told mom and dad?
That's why I come to you.
No. Have you told mom and dad?
I come to you so you can help me tell them.
Me? You want me to tell our parents their sons are queer?
Look, man, look. If you ever cared anything for me, if you ever cared anything for me, if you care something for this family, you'll help me.
No. If you care anything for this family, this would never have happened. If you care anything for this family, you just go away.
Oh, man, I can't believe why I come to you, man. Out of all the people, I thought you would understand. A family? Why would you say that? I care something for this family. I never had a family. I was always kept on the outside, like pushed away. Like, oh, you were always afraid of me. You knew who I was, but Lord, you wouldn't let me name it. You wouldn't let me say who I was, so I had to be who I was in secret. I didn't even know how to love nobody, man. I didn't. So I went out there, man. I went from person to person. I said, I come up with this disease, and I'm just asking.
No, I don't believe this. You trying to blame me for you getting this disease? You bring this shame into our family, and you trying to tell me that it's our fault?
No, for once, I'm just asking you to please treat me like your brother.
Clarence!
I need your help.
Clarence, your 15 minutes is up.
It was a couple of months ago that I got separated from my second husband. I thought, okay, well, I can start my life over again. So I went back to school. I had always wanted to be a nurse. So I took up some college courses, and everything was going well for a while. Then all of a sudden, I started getting sick all the time. I started missing classes, and I didn't know what was going on. I went to the doctor. He talked to me for a long time in his office, and then he wanted to run some tests, and one of them was for HIV. I thought, HIV? Why would this doctor want to do that? But I said, okay. So after the results came back about a couple of weeks after that, he told me that I was HIV positive. I just got hysterical. I didn't know what to do. I mean, I went to my family, but my mother doesn't know anything about HIV. I didn't know where else to turn until I remembered. I have a friend that's HIV positive, and it's been a while that I just haven't talked to her. I thought, it's time.
Hey, Tracy. How you doing?
Just fine, just fine. You know, the last time that I talked to you, I had mentioned to you that I was having some marital problems.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we finally just had to call it quits, and I got separated.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Right.
But remember, I had mentioned to you that I have been wanting to go back to school?
Yeah?
Yes, well, I finally did it.
Congratulations.
Yeah, you know, I always wanted to be a nurse, and those college courses, I had to just quickly get them out of the way, so I got started.
Okay.
But everything was okay for a little while for me, but then I started to get real sick, and no, I can't do this. I'm sorry.
Come on, Tracy. Tell me what's up.
You know, this is a very difficult time for me right now, but I found out that I was HIV positive. And I know you have it too. And
But girl, I haven't heard from you in a long time. But why you didn't call me sooner?
I really wanted to, but it's my family. Like my mother, like she's ashamed.
Well, some people just have a hard time dealing with it.
Yeah, but my mother doesn't want to deal with it, period.
But you're her daughter. It makes more sense that she's worried about you.
Yeah, worried. Worried that somebody is going to find out that her own daughter is HIV positive. I mean, it's already bad enough being so sick, having this disease and knowing that I'm HIV positive, but it's even worse when my own family treats me like if I did something wrong. I mean, I just feel so odd around them. Like, okay, for example, it was a couple of Sundays ago, and it was after church, and we were all at my mother's house, all my family. Some of my brothers were over there watching the football game, and so I thought, well, I'll go in the kitchen and help my mom cook. She was so busy over there slicing up and had the pots and the pans going, so I said, Mama, can I help you? And she really didn't say anything. She just kind of motioned that way, so I saw an onion, so I started chopping it up, but I was so nervous that my hand slipped. I cut my finger a little bit right there, and I had a little bit of blood there. She turned around and looked at me like if I was on fire. She backs away from me. I said, Mom, it's okay. It's a virus. Once the blood hits the air, it's dead. It can't hurt you. She said that she understood. But then I go to the bathroom to get a Band-Aid. And as soon as I'm coming back, I can see she's already thrown the knife in the trash. And she's reaching for some rubber gloves.
Yeah, I know people's attitudes can be a pain. Well, at least you're not alone.
What do you mean by that?
The latest statistic says that 1 in 90 people living in Harris County is HIV positive.
My gosh, so why don't they do something about
They're
it?
doing a lot for HIV. There's free testing, outreach, and community services.
Look, wait a minute. I'm still young. I'm not ready to die.
HIV isn't a death sentence. It's a chronic illness. Take your medicine, get rest, eat right. You can live a long time.
Look, that's what they tell me at the clinic. But from what I have heard,
Forget what you hear. I'm telling you. Follow your doctor's orders and don't get stressed out.
I am HIV positive, and you're telling me don't get stressed?
Do what you can.
What do you mean you do what you can? You act like this is no big deal.
Hey, trust me, I know it's a big deal, and I know you're scared.
I'm not really all that scared.
You'd be crazy not to be. I have a 13-month-old baby boy. He doesn't even know that his mother's HIV positive, and my family doesn't even know I'm HIV positive, and I hope one day they understand.
I came here because I thought maybe you would make me feel better.
Sorry, it's not going to be easy.
I just don't know what to do anymore. I mean, ever since I found out that I was HIV positive, it's like there's conflicts everywhere. I was brought up to do something with my life. I wanted to accomplish something. But finding out that I was HIV positive is roadblocks in everything I want to do in my life. I mean, I don't know how long I'm going to live. I don't know when I'm going to die. What's the point of even trying to go to school anymore if I'll probably not even live long enough to be a nurse? What's the point of trying to get into another relationship if I'm not supposed to have sex? What's the point of anything anymore?
Tracy, you can't let the thing define your life. It's going to take a toll on you physically and emotionally. By means, everyone's going to die. And in we're pretty lucky.
What do you mean by that?
Because having this disease makes us realize what a precious gift life is, and you take something that's precious and you treasure it.
I want to do that. Tell me, how can I do that?
Well, you find a group of people who's going through the same thing, and you learn from them. What you have learned, you can also teach them too.
So that's why I'm here. That's why.
And that's why we all here.
And thank you all so much. Again, we are Motherland Incorporated, a therapeutic theater troupe located at 4208 Ella Boulevard, phone number 713-290-0001, with founder and CEO Victor Nando. Now, the play that you all just viewed is called That's Why We're Here. It's an HIV/AIDS awareness play written through real life. What we'd like to do at this time is we'd like to allow the cast members an opportunity to introduce themselves to you all. And after that, we'll have a question and answer. So get your dial fingers ready. If you want to call in, dial 713-807-1794. So what we'll now do is we'll go to the first cast member, Tanya Fisher.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tanya. I was diagnosed in 1999. I contracted this disease from a guy. He passed away, but now I'm here by the grace of God. By the grace of God, I'm undetectable. By the grace of God, I have a negative baby boy. And the reason why I'm in this play is to teach the youth, adult, and everybody else to practice safe sex out there, and that's why I'm here.
Hello, my name is Irma Copeland. I contracted this disease sometime after I met my second husband. A couple of months after we were married, which was on my birthday in 1995, he started getting real sick, and he had some symptoms that I was concerned about. We had a good long talk, and he told me lots of things about him that I thought that were questionable. So I told him, I think you need to go get an HIV test. He did, but it wasn't right away. It was several months after that he did, which was not until almost a year after we were married. When he got his results, he found out that he already had AIDS. I went the next day, and then a week after that, I found out that I was HIV positive. After that, I was really shocked, but the hardest part was to tell my family, which I wasn't able to do that until about a year later. When I did, my family was okay about it. I wasn't going through what lots of people go through, where they get pushed away from their family and discriminated against. The hardest part, though, was when I had to tell my sons about it, and that was not easy. But they took it well too. So I'm blessed that I have a family that understood and embraced me with lots of love. God has really done lots of things in my life to help me out, to put compassion in my heart to help other people that are going through the same thing. After that, I immediately started to find out a lot about HIV. There is so much to learn about HIV, and that's what I did. I got out in the community, went to lots of agencies that have the greatest knowledge about HIV. I eventually, after that, went to work for an AIDS organization here that allowed me time to be out in the community and keep on learning about HIV. I worked with women and children that were homeless, that were also HIV positive. In addition to that, I am involved with lots of other organizations with HIV. Now I work in Galveston at the AIDS Coalition in Galveston, helping out other clients over there as a case manager. And that's why I am here. Thank you.
Hello, fam. My name is Adrian Mooney Warfield. I can't tell you when I contracted this disease, but I was diagnosed in 1994. I was out there trying to sell some dope and got caught by the police. And I went to the county jail and hollered I was pregnant so I could get them bottom bunk. And they told me they took a pregnancy test and an HIV test, and they both came back positive. My son now is 8 years old, and he's negative. When I finally told my family I was HIV positive, they denied me. They gave me my own plate to eat out of, my own cup, my own spoon, and my own cabinet to lock them up in. Because they didn't know, they was ignorant. They didn't know that me sitting on the toilet and them coming behind me, they was not gonna catch HIV. They didn't know by me drinking out of the cup and they didn't wash it that they was not gonna catch HIV. They didn't know that me crying on them with my tears that they was not gonna catch HIV. They didn't know. And I love my family today. My mother and father has now passed away. And today I'm a grateful recovering addict. I've been clean every 4 years in January. I got me a fine husband. I got me a good job. And I got my own place. I'm not running from pillar to post. I'm not living in vacant buildings anymore. And I thank God today, and that's why I'm here.
Hello, my name is Edward Harris. In 1985, I was in the medical field. I was a registered nurse. And I got sick. And when I went to the doctor, he gave me some tests. And when I came back for the results, it said I was HIV positive. And when he told me that, it went right over my head. But I also got destructive. And I want to remind you that also in 1985, I began a new career, prostitution. I got very destructive. I quit my job. I left my home. I left my family. I wanted to do drugs and prostitute. I went into a 10-year denial period. I ended up here in Houston, Texas, on a church steps where I slept, homeless. And I thank God for them. It's my church today. The pastor of that church brought me in, and he hooks me up with a lady, and she helped me, and I'll never forget her. God bless her soul. And I got into a support group, and I thank them also. And I started getting hooked up with agencies dealing with HIV and AIDS. And at the particular time, I didn't want to take any medication or anything like that. I was scared. Because, see, there was only one thing around, and that was the AZT. And we were in the waste away syndrome, that's what they called it, where you just shrunk and just faded away. But after a while, I got a coach, and I started taking my meds, and I got involved with agencies that would help. And I got to learn a little bit more about HIV, and I got involved and started advocating. And then I came across this lovely group of cast members. They were doing this play. And I said, I want to be involved with that. I want to do that. You know, it's one of my ways of giving back to the community, because HIV and AIDS is a serious deal. You know, and I thank my God that he's got me here. He has a plan for me to continue telling the public about what HIV is and who I am. And that's why I'm here.
Hello, everybody. My name is Junior. Tell you a little about myself. When I was 11 years old, my life destroyed itself. I started using heroin. I was shooting dope every day, all my life. It took my life. The reason I say that because I spent half of my life in prison. The longest I ever been out of prison was about 2 months. The quickest I ever went back to prison was just a week. But prison was like a revolving door to me, because every time I got out, I went back to what I wanted, and that was using drugs. Like I said, it took my life. My last time being locked up was in 1988. I stayed down for 14 and a half years. In 1995, I said to myself, what am I doing? I knew I didn't have nothing other than what I was going out there to do, and that was using drugs, and I didn't want to do that no more. So I made a decision, I made a choice to do something for me. My plans was getting out to do something for me. I'm doing that today. But in 1998, still incarcerated, I got sick. I was 190-something pounds. I just went down in less than a week. I went from 190 to about 130 in less than a week. I didn't know what was going on. I went to the infirmary. They took some tests. First they thought I had TB. Once they saw that wasn't what it was, they took some tests. They wanted to take an HIV test. I just wanted to know what was going on. And in about 3 weeks, they come back and told me I had AIDS. I didn't know what to do. All my life, I always thought I was doing the right thing. For the first time in my life, I've always went to church when I was little, until I started shooting heroin. But for the first time in my life, when I found out that I had AIDS, I asked God to save me. And he has.
Yes,
He gave me another chance. Because I was under the instruction of dying. because I thought I was on doing the right thing. God saw that he didn't want me to go. He's been with me all my life. Because when I was using heroin, I used to do wrong. I had people hit me upside the head with guns, shoot me. In situations that was deadly. I stayed in the hospital one time for about 3 months. I think I was about 13. I got cut up under my throat. God is good. I say that because I'm here today. My T cells at one time was below 20. My viral load was so high they couldn't detect it. Now my T cells at 543. My viral load is undetected. I thank God for that. That's why I'm here.
Hello, my name is Daryl. I was diagnosed with HIV in 1999. In the year 2000, I almost died from PCP pneumonia. They didn't give me overnight to live, but God had a plan for me. He said, Daryl, it's not your time to go. Live and love. And I've been trying to do that ever since. I started off on a regimen, what they call a cocktail, of 13 pills a day. I did that for about 2 years. Today, I only take 3 pills a day. Now my viral load is undetectable. My T cells are up. I'm married to this woman back there. My name is Daryl Warfield too. And with the support and love of my family and my friends, I found it is a better way to live. And I love doing this play. I love spreading the message about HIV and AIDS. To let people know that there is life after HIV. You don't have to sit back and let the disease just eat you up and die. And that's why I'm here.
Wow, I would really love to thank my cast members for sharing a part of their lives with you all. A little bit about me. My name is Mickey Holland. I myself am not HIV positive, but I had a lot of friends in the very beginning when HIV had first started who were just passing away unknowingly. I had friends who didn't want to share with us their conditions because they were afraid that they would be shunned. And you can probably tell by listening to my cast members that God is really circulating in our lives, and God is so good. I too am a grateful recovering addict. As Adrian has said, as Edward has said, I too was a prostitute. I too was out there neglecting my son, neglecting my family, doing drugs. But by the grace of God, and by a little work on my part, I'm recovered from all those situations for 8 years and 1 month. And I thank my family too, because I sent them through some things and they stuck by me. My mom stuck by me, my brother stuck by me, my son, stuck by me, and that their support really kept me strong. Again, we are Motherland Incorporated, a therapeutic theater troupe. The play that you all just viewed is called That's Why We're Here. Real life situations. We go and we do this play anywhere God has us go. We'd stand on the street corner downtown. I just need some water, maybe a tube top, then I'll be all right. But we are here because for World AIDS Day, and we hope you all enjoyed our play. I mean, we want you to know that just God is just so good. The key word for us is through. By us going through things, we know that eventually we will come out on the end. Just like when I was in addiction, I lost home calls and VCRs, but I never lost weight. But that's all right, because God is good, and he's working with me, people. So at this time, what we would really love to do, my cast members and I, is we would really love to take you all's live phone calls. Again, the number at the bottom of the screen is 713-807-1794. If anyone has any questions that they would like to ask us, if they have any questions that they would like to ask us, pick it up. No, well, There we go. Hello?
Yes, hello. I just want to say to the gentleman that just gave that testimony, I'm 17 years old.
Yes, sir.
And God is calling me to ministry.
Nah.
And I just want to say to them, stay with God. And don't worry about the past situations because he forgave you and he forgot them. So you need to forget them too. And keep moving forward. Just keep moving forward. And I want to personally invite you to the church I attend, Harvest Time Church on Imperial Valley, where Bishop Shelton Beatty is the pastor.
Well, all right.
All right, then. And I just want to tell you guys, God bless you, and just believe God for your healing.
Yes, sir.
It will come.
Yes, sir. Thank you. We really thank you for that invite. Now, you know, we're going to hold you to that now, especially if you all have a buffet, amen, and we'll come in Jesus' name and help ourselves. Hallelujah. We thank you. And as we always say, as I always tell the audience, what the devil had for our destruction, God has used for our construction. Thank you so much. We have another call. Yeah, let's try to, wait. All righty. How you doing?
Fine, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Number one, I called to let you all know that you really touch heart.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
The young man who said that he spent a lot of his life in prison.
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Mason, yes.
I have a son. He didn't do drugs, but he spent a lot of time in prison.
Mm-hmm.
He inspired me to inspire my son. I would like to also extend an invitation for you all to come to the Chosen and Faithful House at 4300 Town Plaza Drive.
Wow.
Where the pastor is Gary W. Higgins II. And I love you all. Keep up the good work, and God bless you.
Why, thank you. May I ask your name, please?
My name is Diana.
Well, hello, Miss Diana. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
You didn't recognize me because I look so smaller on TV. I understand, Miss Diana.
Girl, I knew who you were.
All right. Yes, now, Miss Diana, you know we're coming out.
Well, we'll be looking for you.
Yes, ma'am. And you know the sisters are going to have to prepare some meals, amen.
You let me know, and you know, Irma, we can get that food together.
Yes, ma'am. Very good. Thank you, Miss Diana, and God bless you, too.
Okay.
Thank you. Anyone have anything? Very good. Anyone have anything they want to comment, they would like to comment?
Yeah, I just thank God.
Well, you got to come up and... Don't forget, give us some calls, 713-807-1794. We're Motherland Incorporated, a therapeutic theater troupe. We just performed our wonderful play. That's why we're here. We have another call. Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Oh, I'm fine and sexy and beautiful and slim and all that. Amen.
I know. I gave birth to you.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Hi, darling. I just called to commend y'all. This is the second time I have seen the play. And you all are magnificent.
Thank you.
And I wish that everyone could see the play and see the wonderful work that you all are doing.
Yes, ma'am.
And I really want to commend you all. You know, because there's not many people that will get out in front and say to the world, this is why I'm here.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, you all are putting yourselves out there to help other people. And although I don't have a child that has HIV, I can, you know, just love you all for what you all are doing. And I wish that God bless each and every one of you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
I love you, Ma.
Love you too, darling.
Hey, Fat Boo. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you all's calls, and we really appreciate the courage, the encouragement that you all are giving us. We have another call. Good evening. How are you doing? Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me now? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I just wanted to tell you guys that I really enjoyed your play, and I just so happened was flipping channels looking for something to watch, and it just caught my eye.
Now.
It'll be a year ago next week. I lost my mother to HIV.
God.
I also have a grandmother that's HIV positive as well.
Yes, ma'am.
And it just really, really touched me. And it's not easy to get up there and really just say what you have to say in front of people.
Yes,
My
ma'am.
mother was also, I felt like she was shunned by a few, of our family members, but it just taught me a lot because a lot of things when it first happened, I really did not understand.
Yes.
So it really it helped out, and I just really commend you guys, really. You're doing a great job, and please keep it up.
Thank you, and God bless you to the utmost. Thank you.
Welcome.
We really appreciate the encouragement that everyone is giving us. Again, like I say, I always commend my cast members for coming out and sharing a bit of their lives. Thank you all so much. We have another call. Good evening.
How you doing?
All right. Can you speak up just a little bit?
Yes,
All right. There you go.
Okay, I was calling to say thank you for the informal program.
Yes, sir.
I was looking at y'all, and I just got to say, you guys are some heroes, so I would like for y'all to give yourself a big hand of applause.
Thank you.
Okay. Y'all have a nice day, and I hope God continue blessing you people.
Thank you. You too. Thank you so much. So much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Again, we really thank you all for viewing our play. We hope that our play is just very informative and just brings hope. We have another call. Hello, how you doing?
Thank you very much. I think we got to keep the focus on prevention over precaution, and I'm really worried that HIV isn't going to go away anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
The only cure that I can think of right now is not in acquiring it and not in spreading it.
Mm. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for the show.
All right. Thank you. You have a blessed day. Anyone want to say anything? No. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Good. We come out because we feel that our play is a creative, informative way of helping spread the message. We have another call. Oops. Sorry about that. Love you anyway. Here we go. We got another call. How you doing?
Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to say to the people in the back that
Can you speak up just a little bit for us?
that they are very blessed and they are all God's children.
Oh, ain't that sweet? Oh, Jesus. Thank you, darling. And your name?
Prayer daily.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. And God bless you too, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you all for calling in. Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Another call. Good. Good evening. How are you doing?
Okay, how are you doing?
Fine. Blessed. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I missed the play.
You missed the play? Oh, now see.
And everyone was telling me, my friend called me and she was like, you find the Access channel or whatever, and I was trying to find it and I missed the play.
See. Well, if you were in the kitchen cooking, then we forgive you. But if not,
cooking, and I was.
See, there you go. We forgive you. Well, what we do, like our phone number for Motherland Incorporated is 713-290-0001, and you can give us a call and ask for Mickey or Sexy Slim, either one. That's me. And we would love to come out to any church, any community center, anywhere to do the play. If you all would have us.
Okay.
How about that?
That's perfect.
All right. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you.
And go eat now.
Bye-bye.
Again, we appreciate all the encouragement that everyone is giving us. One reason that we go out and do this play is because we want to help knock down the stereotypes, the myths, and rumors associated with people who are HIV positive. We have another call. Good evening.
How are you?
Fine. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Yes, ma'am.
I just want to say God bless you.
Yes,
My
ma'am.
name is Sandra Allen.
All right, Miss Sandra Allen, now.
And I catch the Metro bus.
Okay.
And I always read the signs. You all are the people that are on the signs that say the newest faces. Am I correct?
Actually, we're not. I was mistaken for one of those girls on there just because I'm plus size, But no, actually, that we're not associated with that sign. But if they had a sign on there with us, we'd be like this.
Oh, okay, because y'all look like that crew.
No, that's not us.
That's not y'all. Well, I just want to say y'all
Yes,
have been very, very blessed.
Yes,
to come
ma'am.
out into the community and share what has happened to you all in the past.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
I just want to congratulate you all that the strength that y'all have been given through God.
Yes, ma'am.
God that gives y'all the strength.
Yeah, you do.
Man can't give it to you, but God has given it.
Yes, ma'am. And we've received it. Hallelujah.
And
Yes,
y'all
ma'am.
look great.
Thank you. Well, see, Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'm a big girl too.
Yes, ma'am.
As I was saying, is y'all look great.
Thank you
look
so much.
healthy and you look very blessed.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Yeah, that's true.
And y'all just keep Jesus and keep smiling and live for Jesus.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We thank you.
All right, y'all have a blessed day.
And you too, Miss Allen. Thank you. And we want to let you know that anybody in the world can put on a play about HIV and AIDS. Anybody in the world can put on a play about drug addiction. But to have people who have gone through or overcoming adds another dimension. We have one more call. Good evening. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Mickey, baby?
Hey, boo. How you?
Right, you know who this is, huh? This is Danielle.
Oh, hey. Yes. How are you doing?
Is
Good, good.
What's going on?
Nothing much. You got a question for us?
No, I was just checking you. When is the play?
Were you just like the lady who was cooking and you missed it?
You don't remember me from Encore Theater?
Yes, I do. I do, Donnell. You know I did your play, so don't act like that, Donnell. you see, I've lost 2 pounds since the last time you see me, right?
You look good.
Of course. Was there any doubt in your mind?
Oh, no.
I sure love you. Get off my phone, okay? Bye. That's Danielle, one of the local playwrights here in Houston, Texas. I can treat him like that. We have one more call. Hello, how you doing? Good evening.
How you doing?
All right. Yes, sir.
Do y'all charge to come to churches and do plays?
No, sir, we do not charge. We go anywhere God has us go for free. Now, if y'all want to prepare a small buffet, amen, then that just be so delightful. You know, we like that. That's cute. But no, we do not charge for any play. And we also have another substance abuse play called A Change Is Gonna Come, in which we come out and perform also for free. Yes, sir.
Okay, how could I get more information if I wanted y'all to come to my church?
Good. What you can do is you can call our number at Motherland Incorporated, 713-290-0001, and you can ask for me, Mickey, or for Mr. Victor Nando. And we'll give you any information that you need.
That's Victor what?
Just call him Victor, honey. The last name is too hard. Love you, Victor. The last name is too hard, so just ask for Victor.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you again for letting us perform our play for you all. We want to thank Houston Media Source, We the People TV, and thank all the callers and all the viewers for viewing our play. Again, we are Motherland Incorporated, a therapeutic theater troupe, and the play that you all just viewed is called That Is Why We're Here. Thank you so much.
You too.
Y'all want to say thank y'all for watching? Y'all can say. Okay.
Thank y'all for watching.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, Mama.
Hey, Rod. Hey, Dad. Grandmother.
I love you,
Uncle Silas.
Hey, don't get tested.
Miss Twigs.
Hey, God.
Ain't Sadie.
We love you.
Aunt Gertrude.
I know what I'm
Friends Ray Ray and Man. We want to thank Kilolo and Kilala and Laquita.
We want to thank Mickey's mother for calling.
I'm trying to prepare my birthday for us one time. I mean, really. I've been doing this for 8 years, you think?
What we eating after?
Where's Babu? Hi, Babu.